Okay, so welcome back everybody to the Gigabyte Dota Masters and the second match in probably the most epic series you have seen in the good last 6 months, I would say. This is LGD versus Ehome, a winner's bracket match, and LGD currently up 1-0, although in a 91.5 minute match. That was absolutely insane. Even a stacked Morphling struggling to deal with Ehome's lineup, and of course King J with his massive double black holes. But straight away, LGD saying, alright, you know what, that Leshrac, enough of that crap. Let's not deal with that ever again. I would not be surprised to see if they ban something like the Enigma as well. They do have first pick available to them, but again, Ehome already banned, they banned out the Brewmaster. They've also gotten rid of the little purple monster, the Darkseer Gods.
Yeah, this is very similar bans to last game, although we do see Leshrac making the banning pool this time. I hear that. Ehome, I think, first picked last game, and they just do not want to verse again. But that's going to leave something in the pool here. I mean, Prophet's still lurking around. Brewmaster, I'm trying to think what got banned last game that hasn't been banned this game. Definitely Prophet is one of those heroes that hasn't been banned as of yet. But we'll see what LGD want to get with his first pick. Winner is still in the pool as well. But this is game number 2. Game number 1 is left me a bit breathless here, but I'm hoping game number 2 is equally as exciting.
Indeed. Also, shout out to Grant and Shiva in the chat here tonight. But, I mean, maybe they're happy to let the Enigma slide because, of course, Enigma does have those counts. Last match, with the issue was, with the BKB, Enigma had complete free reign to do whatever the hell he felt like with his black holes. If we have something like a VS in there, at the very least, you can pretty much instantly cancel at least one of them. So you're not going to run into that issue. So maybe we won't see... Ehome will know that something's coming like that, and they'll go, you know, let's actually not bother with Enigma this match. Although, you know, Enigma is more than his black hole. He's definitely fantastic for his pushing ability as well, and his Malphus is nice. But at the same time, I mean, he did have a slightly weird build. When it comes to that pushing build, we didn't see the early pipe nor the early mech for Ehome. In fact, they skipped them the entire time. They said, screw it, we don't need them. We don't need them. And they just dragged on a long time. But Lycan, though, wow, speaking of fast
There's
match...
the hero. There's the hero that was not banned. That was banned last game and not banned this game. Prophet is Ehome left Lycan in the pool with Prophet, so they're going to. I'm almost certain we'll pick up Prophet here. Just that's the trade they're going to get. They're not going to be able to take both of those heroes, but if they banned off a hero like Prophet or Lycan with that last ban, they would be giving away. With the way they did this, they'll get at least one of those two heroes. So we'll see what they want to get with that Prophet, I imagine.
Okay. For people in the chat, as long as our volume is... Gods and I are relatively the same, if we're close in volume level, just amp it up on your end. That's the issue. Like, I can't actually physically turn my volume up any further. Like, XSplit is as loud as it will go.
Yeah.
So, I can't really amp it up much further. As long as we're roughly the
It's
same, you can amp it up on
yeah.
your end, and it shouldn't be too difficult there.
Is
So,
Skype maxed out on your little sound
yeah,
mixer? Or like maybe
Skype is
you could
also
just see in
maxed
the
out.
actual Skype settings. Okay, never
Okay.
mind then.
Yep, Skype is pretty much maxed out there, so there's not much. It's not a lot I can do. But as long as we're about equal, you can just amp it on your end, and then you will get pretty. Because I know someone else just like some people are saying it's too low, other people saying no, it's just fine. So, just if you can at all, if it is at all possible, just try turning it up on your end. I mean, obviously, if you're listening to music or something at the same time, you're gonna have to make some adjustments there. But back to the match. Prophet. I mean, if anybody has the potential to stall a game on a losing side, it's gonna be Prophet. It will just his map mobility and his push power is pretty much unparalleled, especially when he starts. Especially when it comes to late game, he'll just be being annoying, just pushing your lane constantly, just always just camping that lane, pushing it. He's a little vulnerable getting picked off though. He
Yep.
can be
Yeah, I
taken out a
definitely
few
agree.
times, so you've got to watch out for that. But if he's quick with his finger, if he's just a little bit careful, you know, he can at very least. I mean, if he's drawing people away to come after him, he's freeing up other parts of his map for his teammates to work with. But Venomancer is being picked up as well by LGD. I mean, that's a push heavy lineup there. That is a pretty. I mean, they've got some minions.
This is push on both sides by the looks of things. I mean, you've got basically Ehome. As soon as they see the Lycan, they think, okay, we need to pressure him. We need to take down some early towers. So that's why they go for the Prophet, the Shadow Shaman. And with those two heroes, if you get up the treants with the Serpent Wards go pushing towers, Lycan can't really run into that kind of physical damage. But LGD, they'll do the exact same thing. Get some minions of their own with those Plague Wards coming from the Venomancer. So this is going to be probably a lot of towers falling quickly. I'm not sure. It won't be necessarily high aggression, but we'll see a lot of sort of positional wars where both teams try to push towers and defend towers and maybe try to find an opening to engage. But neither team with great engagement here is as of yet.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if we're going to see something. This seems similar to a Dara lineup that I saw. They had the Enigma, they had the Lycan, and then they threw in the Broodmother, and the damage from Howl was utterly horrendous. The amount of damage it was spreading around the map was completely ridiculous, and allowed them to push like lots of multiple lines all at once really easily. And I mean, we see the Broodmother is still in the mix here, and they could still quite easily work her into this lineup. So I don't know. I don't know if the of LGD are going to work something like that. They'll go for something a little bit safer. Just, pick some really good, strong, like, good nukers, stuns, stuff like that. Because I think, while it could work, the mass house strat is a little question. What? Oh, we go. LGD banning off. There we go. You might say, why are they getting rid of the BS? It's because swap really messes with Enigma's day. So I'm not surprised to see that get taken at all. Although I wouldn't be too surprised to see something like Beastmaster even picked up if they can. Although, I mean, they could still fit a Beastmaster in that lineup. It's doable. It's definitely doable. But
Oh
anyway, more
yeah, I
bans to
mean,
come out.
there's options for them. There's many options for them, but right now, I mean, the hard carry Morphling's still in the pool. If Ehome want to go with that, I mean, it is going to be a hero that does need a bit of farm before it can fight a hero like Lycan. So maybe they're a bit worried about getting pushed in. But we'll see if they want to go for that Morphling. I mean, it does combo well with the Earthshaker, and with VS being banned though, there's one less hero. I mean, the swap not only great for stopping Enigma black holes, it's great when you have a hero like Morphling because you can swap him out of bad positions. That's where like last game, I mean, if one of those teams had a VS, that would have been a completely different scenario with the late game. As we do see Queen of Pain banned out as well. Maybe Ehome just want to pick up something like a Crystal Maiden as one of their support options here. As Brood, another pushing hero, does get banned by LGD.
Fair enough. Then get rid of the Brood there. And also the Queen of Pain being banned out along with the Pugner. Or I don't know, I don't dislike this just because we've seen like the Chinese, they've used really nasty Pugner, and against like big, like against stuff like Rasta, Urshay, they do not like. They really do not like that Pugner Water. It is not much fun to go against, so I'm not too surprised. And Pugner all round is a pretty strong hero, and I mean he would do pretty well in that lineup as well. I mean that lineup could well fit him into as a solo mid or something. He would be pretty damn good. And now we've got, what else have we got up? Ooh, one more pick here. One more, actually, yeah, the pick is for the die now. What are they going to grab? I mean, they could do with some support.
Yes.
No, wow, okay, Beastmaster first, maybe another support after that. Or, I mean, they could even use Enigma as a soft support. That's possible.
This is a really, really strong sort of mid-game push that LGD can
Yeah.
put together. I mean, they'll have the Beastmaster aura. They've got great sort of buffer units with the wards as well as the Eidolons. I mean, the Lycan Wolves as well.
Maybe.
And I mean, you can lock heroes down with both Beastmaster and Enigma. Just have great lockdown on heroes. Sure, the Radiant team don't have any hard carries, but I think Ehome now, with Beastmaster and Enigma on the die side, they're going to be very reluctant to pick up anything. Anti-Mage is out of the question. Morphling, I mean, is possible, but still, I would say very unlikely here. I mean, they might surprise me, but I don't think they'll go for a hard carry against these heroes. They want mobile heroes, and as for what that's going to be, we'll have to wait and see.
And I mean, also the other thing is, like, the Beast, he's got that aura too, is so damn good for that pushing, and then at the same time, I mean, they could go for mass Necrobook minions. I mean, you could, Lycan generally works into his, and Beastmaster does great with the Necrobook too, so the Howl plus the Aura plus like a pair of Necrobooks running around, that's just going to cause absolute havoc. And I totally agree. Hard carries are pretty much out of the question. It's just way too much early firepower. That or we're going to have to see the most insane turtle strat. It may be something like a mass AoE nuke and Void's ult might make pushing a little bit difficult. But this team, they're not going for the clustered up team push approach. They're really good at split pushing. So even if you're clustered up fighting with one tower, they go, you know what, you defend that tower, we'll push two others at the same time. So wow, I don't know how Ehome are going to deal with this. It's going to be very scary.
Yeah, and even with this Prophet, I feel like Prophet is not very effective against many of these heroes. AA, I like this pick. It'll help stop with the push, and it's something I believe we may see not as a hard support, maybe as a secondary support or just in a dual lane, something like an ES AA lane. I think AA, they're going to want to get some levels on this AA. I think even more likely than not, we may even see Prophet as sort of a secondary support here, simply because getting some farm and levels on AA. Just first glance at these lines, my first impression is that this Prophet won't have much impact on the game, whereas a hero like AA can. And Stormstrew at the last pick for LGD.
Wow.
This is a completely different draft to last game, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing here from LGD, showing that they can use a great variety of heroes.
I'm almost wondering, we might even see a strong, from looking at Eho's lineup, we could even see a strong dual lane top, the Rasta solo bottom lane, and then put the Nature Prophet in the jungle, send the Ancient Average mid, because this is something the Chinese teams will do on the odd occasion. They will put that AA solo mid, just because he gets those levels. It's not so much the bump, it's just the levels. You get that level to Ice Blast, and suddenly you have so much firepower, and it decides fights. You land a good Ice Blast, it can completely decide fights from all around the map. And it's like, if you think the Sunstrike Invoker is awesome, just wait until you see Ice Blast. It's like ice. It's like the Sunstrike Invoker on crack, just slamming stuff around the map. Although they have picked the Batrider, this really comes into whether or not they want to run the Rasta as a soft support. I mean, it's possible. We've seen Ehome do it before. They are a team that will run the Rasta as a soft support over other heroes, so they might give the AA the solo and the farm, or they might actually just send the Rasta there. They could go either way this way. There's not really so. I mean, they might even go for strong dual lanes. They might even let like an ES and an ES and Ancient Apparition lane to go together and give AA the farm.
I think for Ehome, I mean, the question is who's going to be their sort of secondary support here, whether it's the AA, the Shadow Shaman, or the Prophet here, what they want to do. I doubt it's going to be the AA. I mean, sure, a lot of people here who maybe follow more of the European games will think, okay, AA is going to be a hard support here, but these Chinese teams like to get some farm items on them, and we'll see. It's King J on AA, so that right off the bat, we're going to see some observe boards, and it looks like AA will be in the support role though. So King J, who played the Enigma last game, is going to be playing that support AA. Prophet Cupid Cat may go in that side lane solo with mid lane. Who is that mid lane going to be? I mean, there's plenty of options for them. They're going to go for a 5-man roam at the moment from bottom. But I've got to feel that LGD have such a strong line. We're going to see Xiaowei, their captain, on that Stormtrooper, and he's just such a strong solo mid player. Although last game, his Queen of Pain, not all that good, I have to say. I mean, he got picked off a lot of times.
Yeah, I mean, he was feeding pretty hard at the start of the game, but definitely picked it up later in there. And there we go, the Wolf doing the early scouting. Just going to find out exactly, and he sees there is a 4-man sweep down here, and then you know, okay, so there's trouble in the enemy jungle. Beastmaster actually rushing it. He's just going to, okay, he bought his boots quickly and then ran straight out. He's just going to clear the trees very quickly and then head on home. He only throws one set of axes because he doesn't want to waste any time. He needs to get back to base to get his mana back so he can head back out in time. But he will start off with boots. I mean, mate, that's, I don't know about the boots first, but maybe that's why he started off with boots, just so he could do this more efficiently.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what he was going with that, but we'll see what he wants to do. As Enigma, once again, this is what we saw Ehome doing last game. It looks like it's going to be Enigma following up the middle lane. We saw King J do that last game. He did go for that fast bottle, although it looks like DDC is going for a few. He's got some tangos, got some clarities as well. Oh, I'm not sure what he's doing. I mean, he may just deny it. No, he's going to stay mid. Like and Psylocke going to be in the jungle, as he is going to summon those first wolves from base. So we'll see. Bit of a trial in at bottom for the moment. I mean, ESAA may roam around some, but it looks like they want this Batrider to get some nice safe farm.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's definitely a hero that does well with it. You give him that early blink dagger, and he can cause so much trouble with the other team. Just his lasso, I mean, also if you can get a 4-star on top of that, his lasso becomes so effective. His initiation is insanely powerful. And there we go, Rasta trading hits him in. He gets some good nuke down on the Nymph there, but he's also taking a fair bit of damage from the Eidolons. However, it is a double mid here. King J gonna back up MMY. Going to help him out here. And this is going to be very, very difficult, I think, for Enigma to control this lane. Just because he sees Eidolons getting beaten down.
They're going to just snipe his Eidolon. And it's a DD AA, so things will get better. I mean, right now with a DD on AA, that's sort of like the worst start possible for the Enigma. He's not going to get any creeps at all. And we're going to really see him put under a lot of pressure here. And I like what Ehome are doing with this dual lane at both mid and bottom lane. They've got a 2v1 at bottom against the Beastmaster. They've got a 2v1 at mid against the Enigma. That's 2 lanes they should win. Only this top lane may suffer a little bit, but even there, Prophet's going to get some XP because of these treants being used to do some sort of annoying pulling.
Yeah, I just thought the Earthshaker was going to... I mean, he went all the way around behind the Beastmaster. I thought, okay, incoming Fissure, here it comes, and all he did was punch him in the butt. And then run off. It's just like, I think they figured not enough napalm stacks weren't going to be able to kill him. So they didn't want to waste that mana for the Fissure.
And I do like that Beastmaster has chopped down these trees with those axes. That's going to really help him out. Prevent him from getting ganked. Although he's just up against his dual lane, ES can't really put too much pressure on him, being another melee hero, but it will prevent the AA from coming in for any ganks. As AA may even... Oh, AA's wandering off in the jungle, may spot this Lycan fairly soon, if Lycan's not careful.
Yeah, I mean, that's not going to stop. It's not going to stop ES from trying. He has just been being very. I mean, every time he's going for another punch now. He's going to go and smack him around. He's going to dodge the axes if he can. Yeah, doesn't get hit by him on the backswing there. As it looks like Lycan, I don't know. He's just sitting here. Actually, he needs more mana. He's running out of mana for his wolves right now. In the mid lane, let's see the farm here for Enigma. If it'll show me 0-4 currently. The Rasta currently 13-7. So yeah, Enigma definitely struggling just a bit. And ES moving in, throws down the Fissure on an Eidolon. Okay. Oh, it was a regen there. Alright, fair enough. I was like, what the hell? Why? But why? Because regen, that's why. And Lycan, though, it's definitely... actually, he's got some clarities up and running. He's got some more clarity, so he'll be just fine doing this jungle here. Meanwhile, though, Venoman's going to pull, going to actually attack those treants, make sure they can't snipe his pull and just drag it away. And again, they've spotted the ES here. In fact, he's going to send the Eidolons there to drive him away. I think it's a smart move there from the Enigma.
Yeah, I like what Enigma's doing. Oh yeah, and then ES does not really want to trade hits with those. He can't really take... He doesn't do enough damage to kill any of those. And Enigma mid lane, denying some XP. That's a good thing about this solo Enigma against that dual lane. He does deny some XP with his conversion. He's already got 5 denies, but he does need to be pretty careful. You can see Ether Shock just being used to cancel his clarity. And now Enigma very low in mana. And the problem now is Enigma does not have bottle. Still needs 170 gold before he can get that bottle up. And he does not have enough gold, and he's pretty much out of mana. He's got 1 conversion left, so he needs to make this conversion count to get him that bottle up. Otherwise, he's going to have a very hard time. And ES is sitting in those trees, going to try to put Enigma under even more pressure at mid.
Enigma's here. Holy crap! I got to stand. It's very rare you'll see like a mid hero have to stand like near their second tier tower, just because they're under so much pressure in mid. As ES decided, I'm going to go back to bottom. Although I'm just looking at the Beastmaster, he has picked up a magic one. I think he got that just because the sticky napalm spam is just becoming horrendous, basically. And there we go, just going to harass each other a little bit more. Although ES arguably going to win that if Batrider comes in. And meanwhile, up the top, let's see how this is going. 5-2 for Nature's Prophet. I think Storm is winning this comfortably. Yeah, 19-3 for Storm. Definitely winning this comfortably. And overall, I mean, LGD, the gold chart should favour them. Well, not by much, though. Not by much at all. The gold chart's going to favour them for a bit just because they're using that jungle. It is going to be very hard to keep up with them unless they start getting some big games down or some fast towers. Just that Lycan in there.
I mean, yeah, the Lycan is farming up there. But right now, both middle and bottom lane are going in Ehome's way. That's why the gold is fairly even. The XP is what's going to be in the Dire team's favor because they've got a hero in jungle. They're going to be maximizing their XP gain. But their gold itself, they're losing the lanes, not getting as much farm in the lane. So gold will be fairly even, but there is about, we'll have a quick look, yeah, about a 1k XP lead for LGD. But that's not too much. It's going to come down to how this Prophet can get some ganks off and whether or not Stormthrough can have a massive impact on this game in the mid game.
Oh yeah, definitely. And also should mention that once again, Ehome they've blocked that the ancient pool camp, just so Beastmaster can't remote stack it with his axe. And there we go, King J going to try and interrupt Sylar's farm. Probably not going to manage anything though. He's just chilling out. I think he knows he's up there. He knows there's some trouble up there, but he can't really do anything about it. And actually, he needs to be careful because there's a Venomancer over here, although he's been spotted up by the tree puppets. And now in the mid lane, Ras taking a lot of harass there. DD on that Enigma. Going to cause a lot of hell. Relatively passive so far. 29-11 there for the Rasta. 7-7 Enigma. He has been struggling, definitely. He's been under a lot of pressure. Still, though, the Dire side starting to pick things up. Starting to get a little bit ahead. I mean, it's just going to come to... In fact, the thing is, though, Lycan by going straight into the jungle, he farms relatively slow initially, but he does pick it up quite quickly once he gets those wolves up a few levels and gets his passive up a bit as well. So he's going to speed up.
He's looking okay now. He's got his second Sage's Mask, which he'll use to turn into a medallion. This is sort of the popular build for the jungle Lycan. You get the Bassi, you get your next Sage's Mask. You can either go then for the Vlads, or straight Vlads, or you can get the medallion before you get the Vlads. The medallion really does help you jungle quickly. But right now, I mean, yeah, he's farming pretty fast. But bottom lane, Prophet, TP in with the Batrider. There's your first blood. Beastmaster going down, and that's the main weak point in LGD's lineup, is that Beastmaster solo bottom.
I mean, they didn't even need Cupid Cat. He showed up here. There was no reason. The only real reason to be down here now is to push. Because Batrider, he had that. He had so many stacks. He had so many stacks of sticky napalm, like 4 stacks of there. He got him with the lasso, got him with the Firefly, had stacks of napalm all over him. There was no way he wasn't going to get that. And there's no way Beastmaster could even outrun him with that sticky napalm all over him. Now we find an invisibility rune being picked up there by Shadow Shaman. Although, I've got to say though, the Dire, they get an early tower. That is definitely very helpful. I mean, this is a downside to having Prophet. The fact that your Prophet's lane, although he strengthens the other lane, his own lane is physically a lot weaker than everybody else's, especially when he's in that solo position. As we see the Rasta go, and he's going to throw in the Cold Feet as well. It's going to proc nice and easy. This should be a pretty damn easy kill, though they're going to stack stuns left, right, and center. Doesn't matter. They get the kill. That's what they're after. But yeah, I mean, Prophet's lost his tower already. This has given the Dire like a lot of money, which is just going straight to that Lycan, who's been pretty much uninterrupted the entire time. This could be an issue.
He's not been touched, and I think Ehome are kind of relying on the fact they've got the Batrider as one hero who can lock down the Lycan. Even if he goes for that BKB, you've always got the lasso to go through. Shadow Shaman and the ESAA combo is also a fairly strong combo to have against the Lycan, so I think they're feeling that maybe mid-game they can deal with him. Even when he has a BKB, they can still deal with him, as long as they sort of shut down his farm in the mid-game, and then late-game, even if he gets up a few items, they still have heroes that can fight him. The problem is, I mean, their actual right-click DPS, I mean, Prophet's probably their best DPS hero, but Prophet is in this hard lane, not getting any farm at all, so maybe we'll see Prophet try catch up on farm somewhere else, but right now, top lane, Venomancer support taking over, going to try to get out some items as well. I mean, Venomancer has still got 12 creep kills there, so LGD do a great job of spreading farm around, even to their support heroes, similar to what we saw last game as well.
Yeah, well, he's been pulling pretty hard up there, so he's been getting a lot of the jungle XP. They've been doing that rather than letting Lycan do it for them. As in the Batrider, though, just going to take out this bottom wave nice and easy, and then we go Beastmaster side to finally start. So, in fact, they might, once Lycan gets Vlad, I mean, they might even give this to Lycan once he gets Vlad's up and running. Once he gets Vlad's another item, he might be able to take that huge stack. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Assuming I'm going to assume Beastmaster stacks a lot of time. There we go. First stack happening. Because if you, I mean, sure, Beastmaster's farm has been horrendous down this point. What's he sitting on? 11-1. Actually, that could have been a lot worse. But it's not been that fantastic. There was Storm Spirit. They're going to jump in on top of this Rasta. The Wolves now. We've also got the Lycan in there. And there is a kill going straight to Lycan. About the worst thing that could happen there. Giving Lycan more farm that he did not need. Or they did not want him to have. There we go. So Lycan just going to chill away. And they might even get this mid tower as well. I mean, they've got the Eidolons here in just a second. 3 seconds, they'll have Eidolons up and running. There's not much the AA can do by himself. He's only level 5, only level 4 ES as well. They just don't have that much damage. He's got Lycan here as well with his Wolves. He's got that double bass. He's got the double Sage's Mask up as well. We had anyway.
He's got his Vlad's up. Yeah, he's got his Vlad's, which will give, I mean, +5 armor aura for pushing at this point in the game, not to mention the damage aura. I mean, this should be a tower, although it may get denied here. LGD, Ehome are going to get this denied, well, they should at least. As we will see LGD give it up. They're okay. They're okay with giving up that deny here. They got the tower advantage. As that's going to give them some nice... I mean, it's one less tower Ehome can TP back into. As Batrider actually putting some more pressure in at this bottom lane. Batrider has got 1,700 gold trying to farm at that Blink Dagger. Then maybe he's going to get involved. Right now, LGD, they can get this Lycan involved because he's got that level 8. He's got his Vlads, but Batrider can't really go help until he has that Blink Dagger.
I mean, I'm going to say it's also Lycan now. He can actually go and solo Roshan, so it's going to be... it's going to be hell for Ehome defense. I mean, the early level, like the 10-minute, 12-minute Roshan, that's going to be a huge pain in the ass to try and hold off against, especially when they're on the, like, Lycan is on the dire side. It's going to be so easy for him to slip in there unnoticed. So I definitely worry. And again, like, even when he's in there unnoticed, it's going to be easy for Ehome to defend him as well. And now they're even missing that mid-tower to TP to try and rush it in time as well. It's going to be a big, big pain in the ass. And Yao, again, just going to stack that Ancients just a little bit more. I honestly feel like they're probably going to give it to the Lycan because why not? I mean, Beastmaster might stand around, get the experience from it, but he doesn't need a whole lot in the words in terms of items. He just wants a few levels. So he can catch him when he's experienced, just sitting there helping, just basically helping, maybe take your creep, but Lycan with early items is ridiculous, as we've all seen in the past.
It's one of those things where it's just it's an investment for the whole team. I mean, mostly they probably won't go into the Lycan, but even if Beastmaster takes a good half or so of it, it's going to help out their team. Big boost to gold and XP. It's almost like taking Roshan for the actual gold itself. It won't give any Aegis or cheese, but it's going to give a huge amount of gold to LGD when they do in fact kill that. And elsewhere we do see Medallion has been picked up by Lycan. So LGD at the moment starting to pull away a little bit as Ehome need to make something happen. Maybe want to try to take out some towers, but their draft at the moment is a bit weak until they have this. They've got this Blink Dagger on Batrider now, so they're sort of going to prioritize pushing down towers and looking.
Look at the Spidey sensors.
Yeah.
As soon as Lycan makes a run, they don't even have any vision up here. As soon as Lycan moves, even like moves towards Roshan, we have Ancient Apparition scouted out with an Ice Blast.
I don't care. They can still go for it.
What are they going to do? I mean, Batrider does have Blink though. Batrider has to blink, although he gets pinned down. He can't blink. He's got the poison over him now. They're going to lose Venomancer, but it doesn't matter though. We're going to lose Batrider as well. There's Storm Spirit getting involved. Black Hole now. It manages to catch. Who was that? I think that was Rasta getting pinned down inside that Black Hole. He pops down the Serpent Ward, but Lycan is still up running. He will need to heal, but he'll pop back out and then finish off this Roshan. In fact, we're going to get Yasha go, look, wards, I'll take them. Free money. 250.
Even though they don't get Roshan there, it's one of those things where whenever they go for Roshan, if Ehome want to come stop them, they're going to have a team fight like that where LGD pick up 2 kills and all they got was a kill on that Venomancer. So every time they go for Roshan, it's going to get to a point where Ehome just have to say, okay, you guys can have Roshan, we don't want to fight because we're just going to lose heroes, especially now Beastmaster is level 6, does have the Raw. Interestingly, Beastmaster not going for the cool beast, he is just going to max out that aura at the moment, which is going to be for that mid-game push, making sure he has the max out aura. I mean, he's kind of under-leveled because he's in this hard lane, so it's either having the cool beast or having the aura, and the aura is going to help a lot more for a push.
And especially, I mean, it's just going to help out that Lycan. I mean, they're not lacking for C. They've got the Storm Spirit for mobility and like target CC. They've got a Black Hole there for the they've got the Stun for the they've got the Roar itself. I don't think. Oh wow, actually they're not going to. Oh okay. I suppose that makes sense. Give it to Storm Spirit just because it means he can go balls to the wall, go screaming to a fight, set something up because he's the most likely to die. So see the Batrider. There we go. Sets up the AA ult. Gonna bring down that Enigma there. But no, I mean Storm Spirit is likely going to try and start the next fight, and with it doesn't matter if he gets in the fight.
He got a courier kill.
Oh wow, who got that? Storm got that?
It was the Storm. Storm got the kill in the river on the courier.
Nice. And then we go the R&D.
I like he has the Aegis. Yeah. I like that they gave Storm the Aegis, and I mean, it's one of those things where Lycan, I mean, sure the Aegis can help him, but it's so much more useful in the Storm who can just go flying in, get a kill or two, and then respawn and get some more kills.
Yeah, I mean, just burn all his mana on every last thing, die, and then pop back up with full mana again. It's just fantastic for him. As he, like, he's not even caring. He's just go, let's fight, I don't care if I die, let's get you. As he though gets trapped, he has got a quelling blow out, doesn't cut, what is he doing? Doesn't cut his way free. Storm is down. Lycan forgetting he had a quelling blade on himself there. Doesn't cut his way through the tree, although with the Ice Blast doesn't connect there. King J's in trouble. King J about to go down. Storm Spirit though on the chase. Gonna bring down Cupid Cat. Cupid Cat trying to get out. I don't think he will. It's gonna get Cat. No. Oh, he gets him anyway. There we go. Turns him into roadkill. I was about to say, why does he cancel that?
I don't think he was on cooldown. His electric vortex was on cooldown.
I mean, he's ult. I mean, he's got mini stuns on it. On overload.
His ulti? No,
just ults, gets a short jump, builds up an overload charge, and then mini stuns.
It doesn't actually. No, it doesn't mini stun. It just does extra damage.
Since when?
No, it's never mini stun. It only slows. It slows and it's like an AOE slow or something. It doesn't have a mini stun though.
I blame frickin' Heroes of New Earth or something.
Yeah, so do I.
There we go. Triumphant Man looking like an idiot in front of 7,500 viewers. Oh boy, I love this man. I'm just counting down. 1 minute. Instant rage in the chat. Here we go. Here we go. It's gonna be one of those evenings.
Why are you so hot mood?
Why are you so... You know what? It's probably just me being super... It probably doesn't even mini stun in Hon, and I'm just full retard. I'm gonna call it right now. See, the Batrider has picked up his own Medallion of Courage. I like this. It's just because it's you lock someone down next to Raster Wards, and that is gonna hurt. That is really gonna hurt. Let's see what is we got here. Shadow Shaman. It looks like he's got. I mean, he's got these I'm pretty sure he started with the 2 mantles, but he hasn't. He's got 1,600 gold. I think he's just doing the Ehome. When I see them play the Rust, they tend to just get the Arcane Bits and then rush the hell out of a Blink Dagger. It seems to be the most common choice for them. Just because of mobility it gives. I mean, you have the blink. I mean, if you've got a blinking Raster and a blinking Batrider, you've got so much mobility there and so much. Like, you can kick off those fights so well and just lock stuff down. And again, I'm not sure if they got interrupted during that last ancient attempt, or they just didn't clean them up. They're still trying to stack here.
I think they sort of got that's right. That was right before that team fight ended up happening, maybe. But in just those ancients take a long time to kill, so we will see them do it again. But Beastmaster, he's going to go for that mech here, so it really does look like LGD want to go for that mid-game push. They're going to get the mech up on Beastmaster. I imagine someone will want to go for a pipe here. We see Venomancer, early gem, very early gem, in fact, as he's going to start getting complete and utter map control with that. I think Enigma may go for the pipe here. I mean, you can see a Blink Dagger up, but if they want to go for that mid-game push, getting up a pipe, Enigma's a hero who can farm it pretty easily, and with that, they'll have just such a strong push. Storm Spirit can be a great initiator. That was the main problem earlier. They didn't have a great initiator during that draft, but picking up that Storm Spirit towards the end, he's one of those heroes who can just set up the fight while the rest of his team just pound away on towers if needed.
Oh, yeah, I know, I love the Storm Spirit. He's definitely a lot of fun to watch in action. And I've got the chat telling me that no, never even mini stun Heroes of New Earth. You're just an idiot, Triumph. Fair enough, I did go full retard. So with my scapegoat gone, I will blame the French instead, because that's always a reliable scapegoat for us Australians. Now we've got, oh no, Batrider gets hit by the Roar. The Firefly is up though. Storm Spirit, he's in the mix again. There is a black hole from CDC, and has managed to catch both MMY as well as the ES. ESO popping the Echo Slam return. We have got Cold Feet pinning on the Lycan. Lycan now actually getting stuck in there with the ES. Couldn't get himself free. He will get taken out.
That ulti from King J. As soon as Storm flew in, he got smashed by an AA ultimate. He got earned up as well. The offensive earn charge with the AA ultimate killed him. He flew in, and immediately when he flew in, he flew out because he took so much damage. But he took so much damage that the AA Shadow Effect killed him. He died over near that Radiant Ancients, but it was just so much damage from AA ultimate and the offensive earn. I guess Prophet has the earn.
He has gone total glass cannon. I mean, you see he's sitting on intelligence treads as well as 2. Like, he's going for an Orchid. So, I mean, this is serious glass cannon stuff. So he really, like you said, needs to work this AA ult, especially level 2. Once he hits level 2, that is... How much health does he even have? 800 health. That is not going to be fun at all. That is, I mean, that is really, really going to sting. I like the fact that, like King J, that ult was indeed perfect, like you said, that Ice Blast. I mean, this is why like the Chinese teams are not afraid to run their AA solo mid and just give them levels, because Ice Blast, when placed correctly, is insanely powerful. Insanely powerful. We see, though, Zhao going to try and catch him up.
It's going to be a level 2 ultimate very soon as well. Oh, yeah. It looks like they're going to do so. Land and find Sylar. Sylar, last dude down, he's going to get sheeped, and it looks like this will be a kill here. As that's a useful pick-off too. I mean, killing the Lycan in the game going to help out a lot.
Oh, do you see what he did there? I think they didn't have any vision over there, but basically I think he just popped the Firefly to get the flying vision and then saw him, and then just went in there with a blink and set things up.
Yeah.
Although I think you
Okay,
can actually see
okay.
out the back there, possibly. He might have actually just seen him through the back there, but I'm thinking it looked like he set up the Firefly just from the trail. Looked like he set it up, got the flying vision, and then went over just to confirm. Because they don't actually have any natural vision over there, no wards set up to watch the Ancient Sect. Which, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad choice just because, well, they
Ooh,
are. Oh, Ice
top river.
Blast going in. That's Venomancer. He's been trapped down, locked down. I don't think the Ice Blast... No, did it hit him? No, it didn't. I don't think it did. I think I might have just missed him, possibly. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it just. I thought it was in the area too, but it didn't have the actual effect. But the problem now is going to be when AA hits level 11. That level 2 AA ultimate is going to be absolutely devastating. Ehome also have a mech up on their Prophet, so they're going for that mech and the heals for themselves to keep their heroes alive. And the Dire team, I mean, they've got such a strong push, but they've also got the squishier lineup. Not too much. Okay, it's not that much squishier, but the problem is going to be the Radiant team have the longer range with all their nukes. They've got the Fissure, they've got the AA ulti, and they've also got Batrider who can go blinking in. Same for Shadow. Shadow Shaman, 3.7k gold. What is he going to buy? He's sitting on 800 HP. Should definitely buy something. I mean, either a BKB or just a straight up Blink Dagger here.
No, you save money and then you throw it at people. Why not? Because you can.
Casual Relic, man.
Casual Relic. Why not? Burning Star. They pop down the Servant Wards there. They're going to cup a bit. No, they're not actually. Creep going to aggro that just in time. Going to keep the tower aggro off the wards. And I mean, they've got some... I've even got AA here in the jungle because he can firing off at the bottom lane. They're going to try and set up a kill here. Lycan actually can trap trees. Immediately chops his way free though. There we go. There's that vortex. Mass ports going. They're going to be too slow though. And already the die, they're in, they're out, and they're gone. Although the blink in from Batrider is going to be too slow though. He gets a slow down. Not going to happen though. Against Storm Spirit, just putting more distance in between him. And, I mean, they're going to get a kill and a tower down here for the die.
They get the deny, though. I mean,
okay,
Ehome, I mean, they sort of try... I mean, I can see what they were thinking there. Let's try, get a kill, maybe get a kill, or at least, at best, deny the tower without losing it. They lost the ES, but ultimately denying that tower is still an okay trade. I mean, although LGD do come out on top, and LGD finding more room for this Lycan farm in the top lane. What is he going to go for here? Looks like it is going to be a BKB. He has got that Ogre... Well, there is an Ogre Club on Korea. It doesn't say who it belongs to. But there is one on that courier.
I'm just looking at the items now. I see that mech is up and running on Yao there. Other than that, not much else. Got the blink on Enigma as well as just the arcane boots and stuff. But although the Orchid is done and dusted, but I mean at the moment I'm just looking at these items. We've got a lot of big items on the die side. Although the BKB, like you said, like Shadow Shaman need to buy something. He did go with that BKB there, and looks like he's found himself a haste rune as well. So he's going to try and make. He might try and make something happen with that. I mean, with a BKB, a haste, he can cause like a lot of carnage. You know, he might even be able to block down the Storm Spirit if he's lucky. We'll see though. Yes, there as well.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's one of those things where if they get one stun on this Storm, he is very squishy. 900 HP. If he gets hit by a Fissure or a Lasso and an AA ultimate, he's going to drop. And AA is inching closer and closer to that level 11 ulti. As I also picked up a Staff of Wizardry, so probably just going to try build a 4-staff with that. As Ehome are looking to get... I mean, they must be feeling pretty sturdy here. They're looking to pressure this tier 2 tower. And I mean, you would have thought LGD had the better mid-game push, but they're not really executing at the moment. Enigma has gone for that Blink Dagger, so they are going to be wary of that Blink Black Hole, but they're just going to straight up drop the ward. Yep.
Well, Lycan is pushing the top lane, so I mean, it looks like they might trade at this point. Yeah, I mean, they will. At best, they will trade. Lycan takes a second-tier top tower, so that's not too bad of a result, I think, in the end.
Yeah.
Especially if he did decide. I mean, they probably will hold on to their own tower here. They've got the Serpent Ward spam going down now. I mean, the Plague Ward spam going down now to counter the Serpent Wards. And it's on an auto attack the last couple of... And yeah, they hold, they get a tower and they hold. So it looks like LGD, they are indeed making more use of their mid-game pushing. As they've taken... Well, they've only taken one extra tower, so I'm going to throw it out there. Ehome, they definitely have been pushing relatively hard. But of course, they do have Rasta, and they do... It's not like they're without their mid-game pushes. I mean, they've got Rasta, they've got Nature's Prophet, so... They're not exactly without push potential on their own side. Also, Nature's Prophet, he also has that mech done and dusted for his team as well. I'm not sure if I called that out or not.
Yeah.
On the Hawk...
I mentioned it, but he's got 2.4k gold, so he can go for his next item soon. Probably going to be just a sheep stick, I would say. Mid lane, though, they find Storm Spirit. Lasso, they even use an ES ultimate just to make sure he goes down. That is, I mean, that's worth doing.
Squishy. He's so squishy. And now the Dire, they're on the back foot here, they're on the retreat. And I mean, we might even see round 2 at mid. How long on the Serpent Wards? Only 30 seconds. I mean, yeah, they could try and make something happen there. Although, of course, Storm Spirit would pretty much back up in that amount of time, though.
And I like that. I like how they prioritize shutting down Storm, because right now it's more important to shut down Storm Spirit than the Lycan. I mean, Lycan's a hero. He's melee. They've got the Batrider Lasso. It's the Storm Spirit who can cause them some serious problems. Flying around with that Orchid, I mean, he can pick off the Earthshaker, maybe even pick off heroes like Batrider, prevent him from using the Lasso with the Silence. So it's the Storm Spirit is actually the #1 priority for Ehome to shut down. They don't really care about this Lycan. Even if Lycan gets up a BKB, they've still got the Lasso. And I think they're more worried about Storm Spirit getting out of hand. So any kill they can get on him, they'll absolutely happily take, even using all their ultis for it.
I definitely agree there. That Storm Spirit's going to be trouble. Beastmaster, though, picking up a Vitality booster, wouldn't be too surprised to see him just hang on to that as their health booster and then go for that pipe. In fact, I think working on a pipe anyway. BKB on the Enigma, so yeah, probably a pipe on the Beastmaster, or maybe even the Venom. How much money has he got? 1,000. I mean, Venom is actually going to survive. They could even pipe on the Venomancer and just allow the Beastmaster to go and grab himself a Necro book if he so desires. That's also a possibility. And also, we do have the BKB coming off the Lycan, so they don't need to rush the absolute hell out of that pipe, but it definitely wouldn't hurt. Just because, I mean, do you think Storm Spirit might even BKB next? I kind of see that coming.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, 100%. He needs a BKB this game. I mean, the alternative would be going for a Bloodstone. Bloodstone does give him some survivability, but he needs something to just make it so he doesn't get absolutely wiped down these fights, and that's going to be a BKB. I mean, unless he really wants to be played on edge with that Bloodstone, but 1 or 2 stuns and he can go down with the Bloodstone. So BKB will be the better choice here. And the Dire team, with all these BKBs, I think they're deciding they maybe don't need a pipe, because Enigma's building a BKB, and it looks like they're not too worried about getting a pipe because they're going to have all those BKBs up soon.
True then, true enough. Just looking at Earthshaker, about 1,000 gold away from his Blink Dagger if you can get one up and running. Also, Rasta, I would assume he's going to grab a Blink Dagger with his next 600 gold just because it gives him so much mobility. And also, it means he can jump in and like just instantly hex the Lycan and just shut him down. Like they can have a good chance of or even the Storm Spirit, like you said, the Storm Spirit's such a huge issue. Gives them a much better chance of actually shutting down these 2 heroes before they go absolutely bad, like pop their elements or something, or just go absolutely nut crazy, or BKB up, that sort of stuff. So, I would expect the next item on that Raster is going to be a Blink Dagger. As Butrider also, not actually bothering with the 4 stuff, decides, you know what, I want that BKB, I want it now. I'm going to grab it up now. And he's about 1,600 gold shy of that, so we'll see when and if he can get it up.
Yeah, I mean, Shadow Shaman with 900 gold, I imagine it will be a Blink Dagger as soon as he can afford it, so we'll see that probably coming soon.
Someone's saying Ehome doesn't... Oh, what is that? Oh, he gets the silence down. Doesn't stick, though. BKB'd off. And Storm Spirit will need to retreat, although here comes Furion. I don't think it's going to work. He can just get straight out of Furion ult. I mean, Furion Sprout. One
disable. If he got either a Sheep or a Shackle off, and that would have been a dead Storm Spirit with the A ultimate coming in. That was great reaction from AA. But luckily for Storm Spirit, there was no Sheep in time.
As we see, Nature's probably just fake out a port there, trying to scare them off, although LGD not giving any damage at all, just not carrying on. And again, Nature's probably going to port in. No, change his mind. Change his mind again, he's faking out some more, and then Roshan goes down. They're going to give it to Storm Spirit. Once again, Storm Spirit actually diving all the way and going to get lassoed though. Dragged up a cliff, pinned down, incoming AL. 3, 2, 1. No, it's on cooldown. Black Hole though from Enigma, going to catch all these heroes. Storm Spirit though goes down, going to revive in a second. Raw, I'm not even sure who it is. Echo Slam gets popped down, Flame Breaker and knocked away. Venomancer as well as the Beastmaster. They are giving chase, so Storm Spirit's back up and running. Giving chase, going to bring down the AA. And that was a fantastic fight there for LGD, and Ehome probably shaken and rattled by that. As again, still going. ES throws down the fissure. Can he get away? He might, although Lycan's Wolves are going to try and run it. I mean, Lycan's Wolves, they hurt. They really hurt, although then again, Beastmaster's axes don't quite find him, and that magic wand should ensure that Earthshaker gets home safely.
If Storm had enough mana for that Orchid, he would have been a dead ES, but he didn't have enough mana. But 4 kills for LGD. And any team fight they win, they will get towers so quickly. The Beastmaster or the right-click damage they've got with the Lycan, and that just shows why they're getting the Storm Spirit this Aegis. He is, I mean, you sort of have your number 1, number 2 roles. It's almost as if Storm is the main carry here. I mean, the Lycan is doing some physical DPS, but it's going to be the Storm Spirit who sets the tempo, sets up all the kills, and is much more instrumental than the Lycan. Lycan, though, 2k gold with that BKB, probably going to start building towards that Assault Crest here. Or maybe some other kind of DPS, but yeah, Storm Spirit 2.6k gold, I'd still say needs a BKB.
Yeah, definitely BKB, and also Shadow Shaman this just like gives him all the more reason. Shadow Shaman just getting his Blink Dagger there, and that's going to allow him to just jump on the Storm Spirit and completely destroy him with disables. So yeah, I definitely agree. He's going to want those BKBs up, just so he can not just because he's going to want defensive, but so he can use it and then get, because against this many today, we've seen him only get that crazy aggressive when he's got an Aegis up and he knows he's got that second life available. But when he's when he normally doesn't have that Aegis up, he's going to dive in there and then maybe kill one guy if at best, and then get hexed and shut down. So a BKB is going to let him go in there with his magic immunity up, or hit it up just as he lands. So I'm just going to allow him to get more aggressive rather than being a defensive item naturally.
Were looking for some kills. They smoked through the enemy jungle, didn't find anything. They put a ward up on the high ground there, but ultimately the smoke wears off, they get spotted, and LGD playing it very safe during that time. Their enemy was smoked up, so nice smart Spidey sensors coming out from LGD. They are building up the pipe. It is going to come on the Beastmaster, so we'll see pipe and mech soon on both those items on Beastmaster, and with that, LGD's teamfight is going to get very, very powerful, especially if they can finish this BKB on Enigma, and maybe get up some more items on, more BKB on Storm Spirit as well, who's only 600 gold away from that now.
Venomancer has a Ring of Health as well as a Vitality Booster. Okay then. Maybe Vanguards, I'm not dead sure. I mean, if you say they're already building a pipe on the Beastmaster,
yeah,
I guess he's using a Ring of Health. Maybe he's just going to go... Maybe he's going to do something like a... No, I just saw him buy a shield. It is definitely going to be a Vanguards. So be popping that out. I mean, I don't like that. They've got a tree puppet, stuff like that. They don't do that much auto attack damage either. So I guess the Vanguards really could help him just stick it out during the fights. We'll see. Flame Break going to go in. Just pick off those Eidolons there. Pick up another good 200 gold or so for that Batrider. And Batrider, he's got the recipe. He's only about 500... Oh, he's only about 1,000 gold away from... his BKB, and once he gets that, boy, is he going to cause some carnage. Who is that? Oh, it's Lycan getting shut down. I think he got blinked on. He's been ward trapped in as well. Can you say overkill there? Ward trapped and then an AL. Four heroes, four heroes.
Not gonna. It's not really one of those overkills that really matters too much, because it's not as if Ehome. I mean, even with a kill like that, they're not going to find another team fight, because LGD, they lose one hero, they say, okay, let's just back off, let's just farm while we wait for him to come back before we try push or team fight again. So it's not like they're going to need those ultimates in that time, but at the same time, we will see, yeah, Ehome just probably unable to push down towers without those ultis now. And
Salisbury almost has enough for his BKB. He's in about 400 gold shy of that. You're watching the ES. Where is he off to? He's almost got enough for that Blink Dagger. And once he gets that, once they get the Blink Dagger on the ES as well as Rasta, I think they really, I mean, they're going to have Blink on Rasta, ES, as well as the Batrider. It's going to get really dangerous. Sure, the die, LGD, they're still going to be a really strong position, but at the same time, it's going to be incredibly dangerous. I mean, they've only got 7.5k lead at the moment, and we've seen those turn around all too damn fast. As Ehome, like, they would have felt from the last match, they had such a great lead, and they just got turned around so damn quickly. Once Morphling hit critical mass.
Oh,
and then look at this Rast just sitting there hoping Storm or someone's going to come down here and try and farm. He's going to say, alright, screw it, pop out and zap them down. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see Storm Spirit getting at BKB up now. I mean, the Dire team, I mean, they've got some key items up. Level 16 is on Lycan, who's at 2.3k gold. That one pick-off will slow down his farm a little bit, but Beastmaster getting very close to this pipe. He's got the Headrest recipe on Curry. He just needs about 1k gold more, and he will have enough for that pipe. And Enigma, doesn't look like Enigma's anywhere near his BKB, though, so still a bit of a way. Actually, no, there's a BKB recipe at base, so that's probably the Enigma. So only 550 gold away for Enigma. So LGD, though, even without those items, they're still going to go smoke, going to try and make something happen soon.
As Nature's... Oh, he gets a Hex already? Oh, wow, he's with the Hex. I thought he might be going for something like, oh, the Headdress or something, but no, he's just like, you know what, screw it. Let's just get that Hex up and running, and let's just use it. I mean, Storm is... This is going to suck for Storm. Like, you're going to have the Prophet following up all these stables with the second Hex. Storm is... It's so much risk of getting shut down badly in fights, even though he's got his Black King bar up and now, and there we go. Black King bar on the Batrider, and a blink on the Ocean.
Ehome just bought 2 blinks.
No, the
Batrider...
Batrider already had his. It was Black King bar.
Oh, yeah. It just showed up as well on my screen for some reason. But yeah, ES just picks up his blink, and they're going to look to go in here. Batrider, BKB goes in, finds the Venomancer, and Enigma looking for a blink black hole, and Storm flying in, finds King J. They're going to lose the AA. ES ultimate not doing enough damage. The mech on the Dire side, keeping them alive for long enough. Beastmaster getting down there. Sheeped up. Prophet will get that kill, but he's going to probably go down, pay for that with his life, and 4 Radiant Heroes are gone. Gem on the ground. It looks like LGD. Another team fight going their way, but only just this time.
Rasta, oh, you cheeky bastard, managed to get in there with the gem. Hexes, Storm, though, bottled up. He may be able to run him down, although he's got to play it safe, set him back up, even though he knows everybody's dead. Says, screw it, I don't have no mana to jump him, as well as then Vortex him, and they will just teleport out there. Wow, Rasta managed to make the best of a bad situation there. And unfortunately, I think Rasta, he got hit by Aurora initially in that fight, which was unfortunate, because he was locking down somebody important there. And also that black hole, that was a big turnaround. Although ES managed to stop it pretty quickly, yet it's still just pinned them down for long enough to let LGD catch their feet.
Yeah, it's very true. But right now, I mean, Ehome, I mean, they still, I mean, it was a 4-for-3 trade. They did manage to recover the gem, and with these blink daggers up, they can still make something happen, and killing off a few of those heroes will slow down some item progressions for LGD, but the problem is going to be when Roshan is back. That's only in about 2 or 3 minutes time, and then we'll see LGD with Cheese and Aegis looking to push on forward, looking to probably take a Rax in.
And also we've got Sylar. He's got 5k saved up. What is he going to pick? It's going to be a Reaver. He has picked up a Reaver. Ouch. So I don't know if he's going for Heart here. I mean, he could even just grab.
Yeah.
I mean, it could even be.
It'd be a Heart here, almost. I'd say 99% sure. Heart will be the item here, just to tank up. Satanic doesn't really tank you up that much, and the lifesteal, you've already got the Vlads. You don't really need a Satanic when you're not actually hitting that fast. But all in all, I mean, Lycan, he's just trying to get as hard to kill as possible, and he knows that up against this Bat Rider who can just lasso him in, he's going to need more survivability, so that's going to come from a Heart.
We'll see what happens then, indeed. I mean, we didn't think it'd be a Lothars on Bleak last night, but it was a Lothars on that Lycan. Because why not? Because Bleak's logic is undeniable. It's flawless. That's how awesome it is. But I don't know. I think you're right. It's probably going to be hard, just because it just gives him that base health. Lycan though, another 1100 gold setting. He's got enough for the vitality boost now. In fact, yeah, there we go. It's definitely going to be hard. Picks up the vitality boost now, and he's already got the recipe done. In fact, if we checked the courier, we would have seen that. He's already got the recipe on there. So I mean, wow. He's got a 34 minute Vlad's Heart. Vlad's Fart Medallion, as well as a BKB and boots. What is his GPM? It's going to be pretty crazy, I think. 460 gold per minute. That is pretty nuts. 460 GPM at 34 minutes. That's pretty damn good. I mean, you compare that. It's like Stupid Cat on his nature prop, only 350. So he's not doing that well. MMY also only about 360ish. So Lycan way ahead of them. And yeah, Roshan almost up it just a little bit as well. Lycan going to probably steal that again, just because. I don't know, I just don't know. Well, then again, I suppose the Diet, they tried the first time. They tried to stop the first time. They had Blink on Batrider that fight, but unfortunately got knocked off. A Plague Wall got thrown out by Venomancer, I believe, and it managed to knock that off.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
As we see, I might be clashing here, or they're just being, I don't know if they're just being scared. I think they want to be careful. They don't want to lose the fight before Roshan, because if they lose the fight before Roshan, it means they're probably going to lose the tower plus the Rosh. There's a good chance of that. Bat right now swinging around behind, although he has been spotted up by a ward. And I think they're trying to spot the bird in there. That's why AA is throwing down those ice vortexes.
Yeah. And there we go. Fisher snipes the bird. That's a useful feature. That's what you need to do. Deny LGD of any vision you can. So we're going to see LGD though. They have smoked up Enigma on the low ground there. Blinks in the BKB with a black hole. This is gonna be bad. It catches 3. AA, Shadow Shaman, and Prophet. That meanwhile, Lycan picks off the ES, and those 3 heroes now in all kinds of trouble. LGD absolutely wiping out Ehome in that team fight, and Batrider blinking out could be in some trouble still as Enigma blink and stun. 2 seconds. He's gonna get out. Yes, he just barely gets the hell out of there. So Enigma, Batrider counting his lucky stars there, but I mean that was a fantastic result for LGD. I mean they didn't even lose. Like the Venomancer looked like he might drop, but he's just really tanky. I mean he's got Vanguards, he's got a Hood, a Defiance. I mean they've already got a pipe on the team as well. Venomancer is so damn hard to kill in these fights. It's kind of nuts. And I think we'll probably see. I mean Lycan is already extremely hard to kill. He's got a Heart, he's got a BKB. They're probably going to give this to... Yeah, there we go. Storm Spirit grabs it again. And why not? Because it means he can burn his mana pool dry and then die and then get back in again. And it really comes... Because, I mean, they're definitely gunning for him in these fights. Although it's coming to the point where, I mean, Lycan is still... Lycan is also a huge problem right now. And they've also just given him the cheese as well. So Lycan going to be incredibly painful to deal with. Yeah, and following LGD's 91-minute victory in game number 1. We're having a slightly quicker game 2. They're going to try and find this Batrider. Batrider, his blink has been cancelled. Storm is going to... No, he's going to try TP out, and it looks like he will do so. Ooh, that was close for Batrider, but that BKB keeps him alive.
Yeah, no black hole meant they couldn't cancel in that anyway fashion. I mean, he was about 3/4 health, so he was fine to get away there. As it appears to be a bit of engagement at bottom, as it looks like they're going to try and kill Venomancer. Not going to happen. Maybe it will, actually. Ice Blast is in on the mix there. Cold Feet as well. He has been slowed down a little bit. Will get cleaned up by that snap. And down he goes. Nice work there from King Jason. I didn't think he'd get away. Then I forgot. The Cupid Cat had a Hex on him. I thought, oh yeah, just going to teleport out. There's nothing they can do about that. But no. The Hex going to shut that down immediately. The Storm Spirit appears to... I mean, he's got an Ultimate Orb. This could be... I mean, this could be a Hex. It might even be a link. It's just trying. I mean, oh, he's already the BKB. Probably going to be a Hex for sure. The Fissure as well as the Echo Slam. They will actually bring the Lycan and burn off his Aegis. Now, can they get that? They don't have a Hex. They actually know they've got the Hex stick there. They will chain this in. Ward Trap on top of that. Here comes the Shackles. And then they've got the Ether Shock to finish the. They've got another Hex as well. Chain that on. Not even necessary.
Wow. That was a massive kill for Ehome. I mean, everything had been going LGD's way until then, but having their Stormstorm with the Aegis die twice, I mean, that's a long time. This Aegis is not coming back for a good 8 or 9 minutes, so Ehome are going to be in a slightly better position now.
Tusky's draw on the floor. Did you see that? Yes, we did. Lycan has picked up a Hyperstone. I'm guessing, I'm kind of feeling Assault, just because his team is kind of push-oriented, so an Assault Curious is really going to help him out. Just see, the armor is always nice. The armor buff is always fantastic. As God sees all, apparently. Does he? Does he really?
My solo cast would beg to differ.
Oh no, but Batrider, I mean, he's still rocking his Boots of Tranquility. I don't mind this at all. It's actually working out for him quite nicely. Flame Break again, they're just going to try and clean up some of the creep in there. Not going to get anything. And what is Lycan's trying to grab something? Okay, he's trading the cheese. Oh, no. Wait, what? Oh, he's trading the cheese now just for teleports. Alright then. He decides, you know, I'm not going to push right now. Maybe they've got the 20-minute down the road grand strategy. Get 2 cheeses on Lycan.
Yeah, I think it's going into the Storm. That's the main thing. It's more useful in the Storm because it regens mana and HP. So if Storm goes flying in, gets kind of focused down, gets down to about half HP, and also is low mana. You can use that cheese to, I think, 1,000 mana. So it does heal up almost all of his mana. So it's much more useful on Storm than on the Lycan. Lycan, who is just so damn tanky and hard to kill with. I mean, BKB Heart, he doesn't even need it, and he's going to have an Assault Crest as well, which will give him even more survivability.
Yeah, I mean, the die right now, they have just shy of a 15,000 gold advantage. They are looking very, very scary right about now. I'm read the item tab so people can have a quick look at that, see what's going on. But overall,
mid lane though.
Yeah, it looks like
you have to check this out. There's a bit of a smoke gang coming.
I'm watching. We have got the blinks up and ready to go. They pick up the bird. They know something sus is in there because they see the bird and go, actually, let's kill that. I think the Nature's Prophet actually might have hit that. But the second bird up and running. Going to scout it. I like this. It's going to scout it over the top of the base, see what's going on, and they're just going to try and set up the Blink Enigma. And the Enigma actually is going to blink in, drop down the Malphite. BKB immediately going to repel that. And Enigma going to
play
back
as safe
up
as possible.
Yep.
I think Shadow Shaman just said, okay, if there's backup there, I could be dead. Let's just pop BKB. And then even if they don't go in on him, the next 50 seconds we'll just play it safe. As ES actually used the Fissure to get rid of that Hawk. So Ehome on top of the map control, making sure to deny as much vision as possible. Although there is an Observer Ward now in this mid lane. I don't think they have a gem or anything to de-ward that with at the moment.
Yeah, they can't see that. The Haste Rune has been found down there. And Storm Spirit, he's got 3.3k saved. I'm just wondering what he's going for next. In fact, they're going to give him the haste, in fact. Alright then. I mean, they could try and pick off mid. There are a few targets in mid that are relatively isolated. Two Radiant Heroes are up top by themselves. Although it was one of them, no, Nature's Prophet is in mid. So, I mean, they could even try and pick off the Prophet. Try and pick the Batrider. In fact, they are just going to sit in the jungle. I think they're just sitting here hoping someone's going to walk up on their way through just farming the jungle. I think they've spotted them, though. Okay, they're letting the Hawk do the scouting, figuring out what's going on. Was that? Oh, that was Rasta Blink. I thought Cupid Cat blinked for a minute. What? What is the blink on? What is the blink on Nature's Prophet for? No, it's not. It's on the Rasta. He's blinking around there. Ancient Apparition now. It looks like he's doing the Yules. He's already got the 4 staff, so he's doing the Yules now. I mean, I like that. Yules plus Cold Feet works really, really well. It just allows you to set up those Cold Feets nice and easy without having to rely on a second stun there. So I enjoy that. Also, it's decent for self saves and just generally taking annoying heroes out of the mix. So I like that one. It looks like Scythe the Visor. Storm Spirit spent his cash. There we go. His Scythe is done. He's got his piggy stick. Gods, do you think they're going to wait? I think they should probably start pushing out. I mean, we saw what happened last time. Ehome, they waited just a little bit too long, and LGD were able to repel them. And I mean, Nature's Prophet, even though he's not the hardest of hard carries, he's one of those heroes who still hits pretty hard late game, and he gets retardedly farmed pretty quick too.
Yeah, and I agree. Nature's Prophet late game can be very annoying to verse, but I think LGD, they may try to sort of poke and prod, but they're not going to commit to a full 5-man push until they've got that Aegis and cheese. So we'll see how aggressive they want to be. I mean, I don't think they're just going to sit back and farm, but at the same time, they don't want to go with a full-blown push until they've got the cheese and Aegis. They're going to also get the, I think Assault Crest, Assault Crest now finished on Lycan, so maybe they'll look for a bit of a clash here, but they're not going to go for a full-blown 5-man mid, let's go get racked until they've got the cheese and Aegis, and even then, they'll still be a bit more organized than your classic Hubby strat where you go 5-man mid.
Definitely, as the City Assault Curious is done and dusted, like you mentioned, oh boy, he is looking pretty damn scary right about now. And I mean, even if this goes late, I'm just feeling that he and Storm can probably bring the pain on the Nature's Prophet. But I mean, he's going to have the Bat Rider there as well. Bat's picked up Boots of Travels, alright. So he's got a lot of good mobility. But I just feel like a 4-staff would have been really nice on him as well, but he's decided not to go with that. I mean, if this goes in the late game, I mean, having the push power is going to be really... Maybe this is what they feel they need to get back in the match, is just being able to split push. And, of course, Boots of Travel are pretty much essential for that. Of course, they've already got Nature's Prophet, but Boots of Travel are going to make that so much easier. But now it looks like Ehome, they're in some trouble. LGD are knocking on their front door here. Fissure goes down. We've got the sticky napalm, Ether Shock as well. Just going to chase him away. All right. LGD just backing up, waiting for the next wave. I mean, they could just try and remote push with some minions. I'm surprised we haven't seen any Necromicons so far. But, I mean, they can just remote push for a bit. They've got the Diary Lands, they've got the Wolves there, they've got the Mass Plague Wards. Another Flame Break getting thrown in the mix, and there is that pipe actually going to shield them up maybe a little bit too early. I don't think I actually hit the Lycan or the Storm.
Yeah.
Alright.
And maybe he's just going to wait to go in now that the pipe is going to be on cooldown. Roshan is going to be up in 2 or 3 minutes, so this is one of those things where I'm glad LGD are trying to push things out, but I feel like the normal LGD would just be waiting for that Roshan. Yeah, they are going to back off. They are going to just push out bottom, especially now. Whereabouts? Where is he?
Just past Storm, actually. Anyway, we'll cover the fight here on the moment. Cupid Cat getting hexed, and like he's about to get taken. I don't think he can escape here, or maybe he can. I mean, oh no, there's the electric force. We've also got the Enigma back up. No way he's getting out of this. And yeah, if you look up where the creeper just passed in the bottom die lane, there is a gem where the trees are destroyed. Right hand side of the bottom lane.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
That must have been. I think it's from ages ago when there was that big team fight at bottom, maybe.
Yeah, there's just a random gem there. It's just,
I don't know. Teams have not noticed it though. Random gem, no problem.
Storm, I mean, people are going to blame the cast for this. Well, you know what? Teams have missed it too, because Storm and Nature's Prophet just ran right past it. Just did not give a damn.
Oh. It was like that game 2 of IG versus DK when we didn't notice a Divine Rapier. That was kind of bad.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Screen, but still, it's one of those things. The players themselves missed stuff. Everyone misses stuff. Everyone is human. But now, with Prophet down, Prophet can buy back. Prophet has 5k gold though. So, I mean, LGD will see Prophet buying back if they try break on into the Ehome base and try get through their defenses here. Necrobook is up for someone though.
It was Rasta. I'm not human. I'm half Asian, therefore half cyborg, quite naturally. I just see the Fissure go down, get a catch Sylar there. Nobody going to follow up though. Yeah, Bat Rider. Bat Rider appears to be. I think Bat Rider might be building Shivas possibly. King J though still working on that Yules. He's got the Wizard Staff, and he's also got the Sobi Mask, but not able to quite finish that up. Just he's been carrying that for a while actually. And Beastmaster. I suppose then maybe Beastmaster's got a gem himself though. He's had that for a little while as well. Looking like
the gem,
Roshan is up in a minute.
Help them get the map control. Yeah, with that gem, they have the map control. They should be able to get Roshan pretty much uncontested here, and maybe with Cheese and Age they'll feel more comfortable to break on into the enemy base. They've already got one Cheese. They may have a second Cheese as well, and we'll see whether or not Ehome can do anything about a push when they've got Cheese and Age, or maybe Ehome even going to try force a fight at Roshan. I mean, that Rhino and ES are nowhere near the vicinity though, so it looks like it will be LGD getting another free Roshan here. So this is, I mean, similar story to game 1 where the Dire team, there was like 6 Roshas there. This game it's going to be the 3rd straight Roshan for the Dire team. Although, unlike game number 1, it is the Dire team in control of this game in the late game.
Dire team obviously in balance. Please nerf Ice Frog. I can already hear the wails. As it looks like Stormtrooper says, the old Roshan, that's boring. Let's go and kill MMY over here. Hello, Rasta. Dead Rasta now. And you know you want to see it happen. Give Storm Spirit. He can just ditch his boots. He's so mobile anyway. Ditch his boots, take 2 cheeses and Aegis. Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
No, they're going to let Lycan have it.
It legitimately could. That's a legit, I mean, possibility. But they are going to give it to Lycan. He is sitting on 3k HP, so that heal will help. But right now, Ehome losing Shadow Shaman. All they can really do is go for this counter push that we're seeing at top. We're going to have Prophet and Bat Rider up there. But LGD, they don't really give a shit. They're just going to go right down the mid lane as 5, and this top lane is not even going to be pressured all that much by the Prophet, who's already TP'd home.
And look at that barreling in there! Just absolutely slaughtering Bat Rider. He's going to throw his lasso. He's going to try and drag Lycan towards the fountain. There we're going to drag him across the Ancient somehow there. Lycan, though, going to give chase. Going to kill him for his troubles there. As the Raw goes down on top of Prophet. Prophet getting forced up. Prophet, the counter hexing the Storm Spirit there. And Lycan might even dive for a second. Oh no, it doesn't quite dive into the fountain there again. But they get the tower. They get the tower in the Radiant mid. They also get this Rax. And it was looking pretty grim. But I mean, this happened last game. This happened, guys. At LGD, they got a mid-Rax, and then it took them ages doing things. No, not going to be the case this match. They've got Howl. They've got a ton of minions. This tower is going down. They will sweep top and take this out from underneath the dive team, from underneath Ehome. Ehome now trying to scramble a defense together. Not really happening. Storm says, actually, you've come too close. Going to force some away. We've got Black Hole is up. Black Hole is up. Here we go. Triple Black Hole. They're catching all three of them. This is a pretty much a team wipe there. Nothing they can do. Ehome, GG, and LGD.
2-0 defeat.
Holy crap.
Oh, man.
I mean, they put up a fantastic fight in the first game, but LGD just too strong this time, going for a bit of more of a push-oriented game. And guys, what a game between these two teams. Can you not wait to see what they bust out at the International? It's going to be absolutely insane.
I'm excited, man, especially because my prediction at the beginning of this term was that LGD would get first place. So seeing them now doing well, I'm excited to see that. My prediction is not in vain, especially against a team like Ehome. Ehome, who have been playing Dota 2 more than any other Chinese team. They're the only Chinese team who plays exclusively Dota 2. So getting a win against them is absolutely massive for LGD. And it wasn't just the best of one. It was a 2-0 defeat in the winner bracket quarterfinals. And, fantastic stuff.
Of course, LGD, Ehome, they're not out of this tournament. They just moved down to the losers bracket. So we will be seeing more games from them. We may even see a grudge match going to the final match in this tournament, the Gigabyte Dota Masters. But also, guys, give a quick shout to the Gosu Gamer guys. They will need to point out that this is not a Radiant victory. This is, in fact, a Dire victory, just that they all quit first. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. So stay tuned, though, if you want to see what happened between, of course, the mighty Zenith and Tong Fu. Now, that game will be coming up shortly. It will be replay cast as soon as I get my hands on the VODs.